Well, good morning, you guys. It's always good to gather with the saints, right? In the congregation of those who have been set apart by the Lord, been given His grace, and we get to call each other brothers and sisters, whether you know the person next to you or not. Hopefully, prayerfully, that the gospel is that uniting factor for us, that we can have that initial connection with one another and get to know one another. Hey, so a few things. So you guys have heard about Church on the Turf. This year is going to be Church of the Valley. Churches of the Valley are going to gather on May 19th, Sunday, May 19th. So the day before is something that usually coincides with church, what used to be Church in the Park, but now is Church on the Turf. Serve GP is going to be the day before, so the Saturday before. And I want you to just mark it on your calendar. So mark May 18th in your calendar if you want to serve our community. Usually it's something like partnering with the schools, doing some sort of project that is going to help them out. So mark it in your calendar if you would like to help out with that. We'll have more information coming later. Exciting news. So because we're still fairly new as a church, there's still things that are developing and kind of like launching and getting off the ground. And one thing is our junior high and high school gatherings. So we had our very first junior high and high school gathering on Thursday night. So thank you, Lord, for that and for those who came. And Drew and Acacia even brought their little baby. We got Jordan Adams and Katie Heater. Just give thanks and praise to the Lord for what He's beginning there. We are basically going through some of the most common objections to the Christian faith. So if you are in junior high and high school, come Thursday nights. It's at 6:30. And for the next 5 weeks, we're going to cover those other objections to the Christian faith. And on that 6th week, we are going to have games and ice cream. So next thing is we're going to have a missions interest meeting. So today we're kicking off our sermon series on the church. And on that day, I'm going to be preaching a sermon on how missions kind of coincides with the local church and how we can get involved in global missions and local missions. So on that day, we're going to have a missions interest meeting. If you're interested in missions and finding out more about how what missions organizations we're partnered with here at Philippi, come to that. It's going to be right after church on April 21st. That's 2 Sundays from now, and we will feed you lunch. So come to that. And last thing, we've announced this a couple times, but Man Camp is coming up, guys. I just can't encourage you enough to sign up for this. This is the last day that you get the discount after today. Plus, there's only 30 spots left. This is 500 guys are going to be at this thing. So if you haven't signed up yet, today's the last day for the discounted price. We do have a promo video for you before we do that. Just make sure that you're looking at the calendar. May 3rd through 5th is the dates. You can register by going to mancampnw.com. So if you haven't done that yet, you can do that today. Let's just play that promo video so that you have a feel for what it is. And watch for some of our Philippi people. There's quite a few in there.